Welcome to Island Nominee's second blog for the U.S. Futurity. We started Moose back with a bit of fitness work and aqua treading, as well as lots of work on his show jumping with the help of Stephen Bradley, Chris Talley, and Skylar Voss. In this first video, you can see we are working on his rideability and adjustability, as well as the softness in his connection through the grid work and cavalettes. He has a tendency to take over on the longer approaches, so this exercise was very helpful, letting me half halt and stay with him. As you can see, he is still quite the overachiever and answers all these questions enthusiastically. In this exercise, we were working on keeping him a bit bolder in his stride to these bigger fences, allowing me to trust the rhythm and not try so hard to protect him off that front rail. He gained a lot of confidence, which he took into the beginning of his show season. Moose's first show of the season was at Jumping Branch this February in Aiken. Before we get into it, we're going to take a pause to listen to his signature squeal, which should be right about now. Moose traveled like a seasoned professional, handling Aiken like he'd been there many times before. He put in 3 bold and confident rounds, really showing off all our winter homework, especially on cross country where he was relaxed and rideable. This trip laid the groundwork for Southern Pines, which would be the next month. The rainy, cold weather definitely got to us at Southern Pines, but Moose quickly redeemed himself, handling the atmosphere at Carolina International brilliantly. Nothing fazed him, including the rock climbing wall. We were very proud of this cheeky 5-year-old. At the spring CDCTA, Moose tackled his first novice, and while we need to work on not stopping to rub our face in the free walk, I was excited to feel how confidently he moved up to this new level, easily popping around the show jump and cross country as if he'd done it several times before. After our exciting spring season, we decided to take a step back and trot some fences, making sure even though he was getting nice and confident, he still understood that he needed to slow down and process the fence in front of him. As he's gotten more confident, he's decided he really doesn't need a rider's input and is going to get to the jump no matter what. So we think it's very important to slow him back down and realize that this is a partnership and he cannot just run away with me at every turn. We utilized our local combined test to work on that dressage and to smooth out some show jumping. We then went over to Chris Talley and got some help on cross country before our qualifier at Hunt Club. As you can see, he's getting quite bold and was actually very enjoyable to ride for this cross country schooling. We really tried to challenge him, asking him technical questions and seeing how he would answer in prep for the qualifier. Overall, the experience qualifying at Hunt Club was quite positive. Moose had some of his best and worst moments of the day. While he had very expressive gaits, we also had quite a differing opinion on what constituted behaving when it came to our right canter circle. He did redeem himself, however, with the jumping. He was quick and bold to all of the jumps, showing that he really does have the talent for the upper levels. We just need to make sure that we can get the rideability so we don't almost run over our cameraman. Again, very sorry, Jess. I was thrilled with this horse and super excited to feel just how hard he tries and the gallop that he has in the future when we actually let him out. Again, we're going to have to revisit the concept of breaks, but one step at a time with this cheeky 5-year-old.